Hey guys, this is Satish here, and welcome to our intermediate series. So, people who are in foundation level, for sure, you might have got some sort of information, some sort of a guidance when I did the first four papers video. So, in case if you have liked that, and thank you very much for your support and your likes. And now we are going to begin our intermediate series, so which will be starting from paper 5, 6, 7, 8 for the intermediate 1 level. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12 for the intermediate 2 level. Yeah. Okay, so having said that, we'll begin our topic for the day, which is, the subject for the day, which is the paper 5 of the intermediate level, so which is the financial accounting. Yeah. So the important aspect I want to mention to you here is that what are these concepts, some of the concepts, whatever you have studied in the foundation, in case if you come from the foundation level, few or the topics are ditto repeated in your intermediate paper 5, that is the financial accounting. Yeah, so you are in a safer side. You are going to get an additional marks in case if you have studied your foundation, and you have, in case if you have studied some of the basic concepts or some of the important concept in the foundation level, which will be similar in the intermediate also. Yeah, so if you go to the syllabus, which is the syllabus 2016 for the intermediate paper 5, so we have if you ask me, this is a very interesting subject, guys, because in case if you are good in accounting, in case if you're good in your balance sheet, journal entries, ledgers, all those stuff, right? Trust me, you can get more than 60 marks. And in the entire group, that is your intermediate group, getting aggregate 50% is through this financial accounting only. Yeah, so having said that, if you see the financial accounting for the intermediate, we have around 25 marks is being allotted for the accounting basics. Remember, basics very important. You might have already studied in your graduation +1 +2, or in case if you come from the foundation level, you might have studied some of the concepts with regards to the uh, accounting. Yeah, so then we also have the preparation of financial accounting, which carries 40 marks, huge 40 marks. We also have self-balancing, royalties, hire purchase, installation, system, branch and departmental accounting, which carries 20 marks. So similar way, we also have the one of my important topic, computerized environment and accounting standards, so which is the 15%. Yeah, so you'll be wondering, Satish sir, you are explaining what is there already there in this one, right? Trust me, guys. In case if you know what and all there in this syllabus analysis, which is there in financial accounting paper 5, that is FAC syllabus, in your study material, you can plan accordingly. So that is the intent of me doing this videos, not just taking the dump from the institute and preparing some unnecessary video and giving to you. No, so you can prepare an analysis based on this one and modify according to your strength and weaknesses. Then accordingly you will be coming to know what is the percentage of marks you can expect from this subject. Yeah, so if you ask me, based on this analysis, uh, in this 25%, in the worst case, very worst case, 15 marks easily you can get. Similar way, if you come to the preparation of financial accounting, I would take just 20%, guys. I mean, like 20 marks, guys. Out of this 40%, I'm taking, out of 40 marks, I'm just taking 20 marks. Don't you think out of 40%, 40 marks, you can't get 20 marks in this? You just draw a trading and profit and loss account, followed by a balance sheet with some of the transactions, some of the entries, right? So you can follow that. With 20 marks, easy to get. And royalty self-balancing, I believe some people might feel difficult, but however, I will take 10 marks here, which is a half a percentage. I mean, 50%. So then we also have the accounting in the computerized environment and the accounting standard. Very important, guys. Standards is very important for and professional like CMA. Yeah, so I'll be taking again a worst case 10. So 10, 20, 40, 50, 55. I'm taking the worst number. In case if you're good in these things, it might go more than 55, but provided you put your heart and soul, effort, passion, as I already mentioned to you guys in my previous videos. Yeah. So coming to the assessment strategy, you have the assessment strategy. You already know this is a written examination for 3 years. So objective is to gain the understanding, working knowledge, accounting concepts. Remember, accounting concepts, very, very important. A detailed procedure. Remember, it is not someone is told to do, you are doing. No, you should know a detailed procedure, what to do, what not to do. Yeah. So along with the documentation involved in preparing the financial accounting system. Yeah. Okay, so having said this, if I scroll down this to the lower part, we have the learning objective. I mean, the learning aims. So you need to understand the accounting system, gap, which is generally accepted accounting principles, or followed by financial accounting of the different business entities. Along with that, you also should be knowing how to construct the financial statement and understand the relevance of those things for the stakeholders. Yeah, so this is what a professional person do. You can be a chartered accountant, you can be a company secretary, you can be a cost and management accounting, or for that matter which of the professional course you've taken, but at the end matters is this: stakeholders followed by the shareholders. So those are the people to whom you are responsible. Those are the people to whom you need to justify yourself, prove them that what you're doing is right for the company and for them. Yeah, so that is the uh, important aspect what a professional does in the current scenario. Yeah, so having said that, if you go to the detailed analysis, further detailed analysis in this one, so we have 25 percentage, we have 40 marks, we have 20 percentage, we have 15 marks. So I just told you how to get the 55 marks previously. Yeah, so if in case if you missed, you can just try to start this video from the beginning. So we have the fundamentals of accounting. I already told this, you might have already studied in your foundation level. In case if you're not come from a foundation level, if you come from a direct entry to the intermediate level, you might have studied this in your degree or your +1 +2. Yeah, so special transaction also you might have already studied in your foundation. In case if you're not studied, you just need to do a revisionary, because some very few of this topic whatever is there in the special transactions are already there in some of the the graduation level. Some people will have, some people doesn't have this one, but however in case if you're not studied, you can take some time to revise to get this 25% of marks. Yeah, so coming to the financial accounting, you need to know the profit and loss account. That is for the the financial statements. You need to prepare for the profit oriented organization, not profit non-profit organization, along with the incomplete records. Yeah, so from incomplete record also you should be preparing a final accounts. Yeah, so you also need to know the partnership accounts. Yeah, perfect. So in case if you know this, remember guys, the biggest person, 40% is in your pocket. At least not 40%, at least 30 marks you can plan to get in this section B. Yeah, so if I come to the section C, you have self-balancing, royalties, hire purchase, installment system, branch and departmental accounting, which overall carries 20%, which is 20 marks. So I would suggest you guys to plan accordingly. But one important thing I wanted to tell you guys is, in the financial accounting you can expect 25%, 25 marks, and in the partnership you can expect around 15 marks. So put together is your 40 marks here, what I already explained to you. Yeah, so that part I just missed, so that I'll just refer and tell to you guys. Yeah, so if I come to the section B, you have self-balancing ledger, royalties, all those things, but however I suggest you should be working towards this piece. So you can expect 5 marks, 5 to 7 marks here. Yeah, similar way you can expect 7 to 10 marks here, because the complexity you might be having, and some marks can be expected in this topic also. Yeah, so having said that, if I come to the last topic, which is section B, which carries section D, which carries the 15 marks, which is the computerized accounting environment and the accounting standard. In case if you're working in some of the accounting computer systems like ERP tools like SAP, S4 HANA, Oracle, or some of the softwares, the locally built softwares, or might be tally, very important in the Indian context, right? So if in case we have prepared those things, so I would suggest you write some of the concepts, some of the realities what is currently there in the industry with regards to the computerized accounting. Yeah, so that also would help you to at least fetch 1 or 2 marks. Important, right? Yeah, that you can concentrate. So specified few of the accounting standards also are there. So as per my analysis, 15 marks will be split into 10 marks, 7 to 10 marks here, and around 5 to 7 marks in this category. Yeah, perfect. Hope you got some information in this one. And coming to the detailed analysis of the complete topics whatever we discussed now. So we have accounting basics, which carries 25. You'll be understanding about the accounting scope, significance of accounting, principles, concepts, conventions, along with the depreciation, all those things what you might have already discussed or read in the foundation level. Yeah, so coming to the accounting for special transactions, bills of exchange, consignment, insurance claims. So this is an additional topic which you need to remember, and this also is one of the little complicated, I would say a confusing topic. In case well planned person can easily understand this one. Yeah, so with that, if in case we come to the preparation of financial accounting, you need to know the for the profit and loss account, balance sheet for the profit organization, and the non-profit organization, which is the receipts and payment account, along with the income expenditure plus the balance sheet. Yeah, so preparation of financial accounting with the the incomplete records based on the single entry, because you cannot always have complete record to prepare the balance sheet, right? So you also need to understand how you will prepare your financial accounting based on the incomplete records on the single entry basis. Yeah, so with that, if you come to the partnership, you have the admission, retirement, death, but however I suggest you to guys to concentrate this part, very important. So treatment of joint life policy basic is very important here. Piecemeal distribution, one of the interesting topic, but very important from examination point of view, that also is important. Amalgamation, some people might be feeling difficult, but however I suggest you to guys to at least know the format, what item comes in which category, whether debit, credit, whatever those things can be understood. Just try to dump that format in your examination hall on the answer sheet, so that at least that can fetch 1 or 2 marks here and there. Yeah, so conversion of partnership to the company and sale of partnership, this also can be understood at the basic level. Yeah, so if I come to the section C, we have the self-balancing ledger, royalties, installment, hire purchase, all those things. You have 20 marks, which is not so easy to get considering the topic we have. So just understand the segregation whatever I just gave to you guys on this one, but you should be knowing these two differences between these two, and royalties, hire purchase. So royalties, you just have a standard format. Just try to understand what is the number of years the royalty agreement will run, and what are the amount you receive, what are the expenses you incur, all those things. You have a detailed format. Just ensure you know the format. Dump the numbers given in the question paper, and you are done. Yeah, so do not worry about right or wrong answer in the question paper, or the answer whatever you're writing. Yeah, so coming to the section C, we have computerized accounting system, accounting standard. Already mentioned, if in case you're working in any of the computer system, that is computerized accounting system, this becomes easier. But however, know the basics whatever is given in the institute study material, which is required for the examination. I mean, like from the examination point of view. Yeah, so you also need to know some of the accounting standard, which is accounting standard 1, 2, 7, 9, 6, 10. So these two are replaced with the accounting standard 10. So you should be knowing the financial statements, cash flow statements, inventory, all those stuff you have here. So cash flow statement we don't have here. So all these things you need to prepare as per the requirement from the examination point of view only. Yeah, so do not worry whether you need to know completely or not. That is an irrelevant factor from the examination point of view. So whatever is required in your examination, that is in your study material, is what required to be answered in the examination. Yeah, perfect. So if I come to the page number, so this subject, I would say it has around 1200 to 1300 pages. So I did not check completely, but I suggest this is what my students say, that the accounting subject is so vast, as 1000-2000 pages, all those stuff. Yeah, so coming to the analysis part, as I already told to you guys, so do not worry too much about your number of pages. Yeah, so if I take an example of this one, so this has around 92 pages, considering this 92 pages is there, And if in case of accounting standard, if I take the accounting standard, I mean the accounting for special transactions, I have around 161 minus 93, it's around 68 or 69. Yeah, I will take 68. So we have similar way you can try to break this complete topic and subtopic based on the number of days what you can plan, and then based on those things give importance to these subjects, that is your topics and top subtopics. That's very very important. In case if you're able to complete any one topic, let's say you completed your capital and reserve transaction, if there is some couple of practical problems, just try to solve that, understand, then you're done. Do not worry whether this has from 26 to 57, doesn't matter. If you are understanding the concept, if you are understanding the practicality of those concepts in your questions, that's more sufficient for you to prepare your foundation, I mean fundamentals of accounting subject. Yeah, okay. So this is what you need to follow for all the subjects, I mean all the topics and subtopic, guys. So there's no major thing which I can tell here. I already told to you guys, prepare, understand, know the important key things what is required from the examination point of view. Yeah, so with that, coming to the key important points which I'm going to tell to you based on my experience, and some of the points which I also collected from my students. Yeah, so if I come to the key points for the this is specific for the financial accounting subject, right? Yeah, which is paper 5 and the okay guys, so we have come to the key points which is specific for the financial accounting, which is for the intermediate paper 5. Yeah, so as already told, you need to know the theory, very very important, fundamentals, definitions, whatever we just had discussion in the beginning of this video, right? So you need to know the what is the accounting, special transactions, final accounts, followed by partnership, hire purchase, royalties. All those things should be completely understood without any confusions. Very very important, because when you get an objective MCQ questions, it becomes easier for you to write the answer with that confidence. Very very important. Yeah, so also need to know the complete format of every topic is must. So you'll be having the final account, you have the royalty uh, solution format, you'll be having the self-balancing ledger, branch accounting, royalties, followed by hire purchase, installation, partnership account. Very very important, all those formats should be neatly written in an A4 sheet, and you can stick it nearby the place where you study. In case if you do not sit in one place, you can stick in a place where you frequently walk, might be near your bed or near your restroom. Very very important, restroom or near mirror. All those places are very very good place where you keep frequently visiting. There you can stick that formats and keep a glance once in a while, probably like twice in a day or thrice in a day, whenever you go to that places, then that will be sticking to your mind as a complete as a photocopy. But when you write your examination, it becomes easier for you to remember that format and dump that format in your answer script and keep filling all the data whatever is given in the question paper. Yeah, so going to the next key point, so you need to follow the right approach. Do not worry about the correct answer, because many people will worry they need to match the balance sheet, so both assets and liability should be equal to whatever the numbers they're given. So do not worry about that, follow the right approach, then you are following a professional approach. There are chances that the examiner will feel happy and he'll be feeling proud to give an additional marks to you if in case if you follow the right approach by having some mistake in the final numbers. Yeah, okay, so recollect your approach steps in your exam hall before only. Okay, so this is a very very important point, guys. So many people will be wondering that as soon as they get the question paper, they start writing the answer. So do not do like that. 15 minutes is given to you for only reading the question paper. So utilize that time in the right manner, so that you will come to know which are the questions which you are good to attempt, and which are the questions which will be good for you to get the and maximum marks when the examiner does a review of your answer script. Yeah, so you can do that approach. Take all the it's like an ABC analysis. Try to have all the questions under A which you know at least more than 80% or 100%. category B, which is knowing 50-50, and category C, which is almost 20-30% you know the answer. Those things, segregation should be done at the stage itself. Yeah, so very important. And you need to follow the 80-20 approach, very important, guys. So you'll be aware this Pareto principle, or Pareto analysis, right, wherein he talks that you need to follow 80-20 approach, like 20%, just an example, 20% of the property in India is owned by 80% of the property in India is owned by 20%. So 20% of the people who are the culprit to spoil 80% of the environment. So something like that, an approach is there. So I'm really not going to talk about that approach here. So you can follow that. So how you can apply this approach to this this subject is, pick out of 10, or how many we have. So we have nine topic and subtopics in your financial accounting. So out of 9 you can pick 7 is more sufficient. So pick the 7, and in that 7 topic and subtopic, you should be knowing at least 80 to 100%. I would say 100% rather, but you need to know the complete thing so that you can ignore this 20%, not completely, at least prepare a basic or try to understand the basics of those 20% topic. But if you prepare with that 7 topic and subtopic, whatever I told, if you prepare 100%, getting the marks is not a totally difficult task for you. That is a 40 or 50%, whatever it is. Yeah, so 45 days is more sufficient, guys. In case if you studied your or in case if you come from a commerce background, I would say 40 to 45 days is more sufficient. But given that you'll have the consistent time and effort you put to understand each of the topic. Yeah, some people might take more time, but you can try to have a proper set of planning for this. Yeah, so no reference book is required, because the financial accounting subject has more than 1200 pages. I don't think so any other subject or any other reference book is, any other author's reference book is required for you. Yeah, so only that is enough. That is your Gita, so that is your Bhagavad Gita. Follow that, more sufficient for you. Yeah, perfect. So there are some supplementary notes which institute releases from time to time for the upcoming examination. That is very important. You can refer that one. If there is some changes to the accounting standard, if there is some changes to any of the rules or regulations, there will be some modification which institute does from time to time, and those things you can refer from the institute website only. Yeah, so RTP, MTP, PTP is a must. So before examination, ensure you refer this also along with the previous year question paper. So two revision and 2 mock test is very much important for this subject, because in this subject I would say to people to attempt 100% and try to get 60 to 70 marks in this subject, because if you get this one, getting 50% in intermediate one is be very easy. If you get 40 to 50 marks in this one, then I have seen many of the people who are not able to get the aggregate marks, because they usually get 40 to 50 marks in the financial accounting. So ensure you do not miss this subject. Treat this as a priority subject. And yeah, okay, so this is the first series for the intermediate level. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got some information. I try to give the maximum information. If you feel something is missing, you always have the comment section below this video. So give your question. I'll try to help with what are the knowledge I have. Yeah, in case if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button and support my initiative by subscribing to my channel and share this video with the people who are in need of this kind of analysis. Yeah, perfect. This is Satish signing off for the SV Checker, and bye bye.